How to start this video? I guess I'll start it with a little freestyle rap. Shocking, I know. I wouldn't expecting it either. But you see, the thing is, Lord Stephen Christ, the guy who calls himself Lord Stephen Christ, who has hundreds, possibly, of fake accounts where he goes and comments and views his own videos and comments on how he worships himself. Okay? Because, no one could actually think this fool is Jesus because he doesn't like the Bible. And you can't really be somebody who believes in Jesus without the Bible. So, he literally just completely discounts it. So my rap is because of his apparent want to do a rap battle with me. I know. And instead of just doing something along those lines, he clips this video together from a fake channel of his. He can't even post this on his real channel because he's a fucking coward. You coward. And he's got this little girl who's like 12. And he's making fun of her. Very Jesus-like. I'm supposing you've complained about my fingernails before, you dumbass. You must be the single most pathetic human being on the fucking planet to say that you're Lord Stephen Christ and you're making fun of little girls, dude. And then he goes and clips together a Flat Earth for smart people. He clips apart a few pieces of that and inadvertently kind of makes me look a lot cooler than he did, sitting there kind of mumbling while reading, and I'm Lord Jesus Christ, and have you seen my stapler? I really need to do something about this beard. I'm not trying to look like the bad guy from Popeye. So anyway, I was gonna do a freestyle rap. I'm gonna try. I got some. Alright. So you're making fun of little girls on the internet. Did you have a bad dream? Is your bed wet? It's fucking pathetic. You're a loser. Are you smoking crack or are you a boozer? You go around on your own videos, making comments like nobody knows. We all see right through you, fake ass. You got no intelligence, no balls, and no class. That wasn't bad. That was actually freestyle, unedited, unscripted. Nothing around me but music. Okay, I don't know. I saw this spinning and I got carried away and I thought I was in a field of grass and wearing a pretty dress. No. I haven't really worn a dress since I was very young because I had older sisters. If you have older sisters, you're going to wind up in a dress. But I wanted to make a greater point about this. Something I've been thinking about a lot lately. Because, see, all right, let me just sidetrack. I know, shocking. I know I'm going to sidetrack. I know it's a big fucking surprise. See, here it is. Go ahead and look at this for yourself. Please go comment. I want his little video to go viral. I hope he does really well on it. I hope he does real good. Okay? See, I was just doing my own search to see if anybody had done a little video about me or whatever. I do this every 6 months or so. I don't really give a fuck. But I was just curious because somebody had said they were going to do something about me. Oh, and dude, with the upside down moon thing. Okay, let me just solve this for you. Okay, Mr. calling me dishonest. Call me dishonest to my face. You won't fucking have one anymore. Okay? Let me explain this to your fucking meek ass. This thumb, your little thumb example with your 4 subscribers. Okay? Okay? You're looking up at it. Okay, you're not looking level at it. You're looking the fuck up at it. When you see the moon, it may look like it's over there, but it's actually very high in the sky. Do you understand? If you look, see, you use the thumb example, okay? And he said it only works on the globe Earth, right? Okay? But if the shit is up high in the sky, okay? If it's up, okay? If I'm looking at it this way and somebody's over there looking at it, guess what? It's going to be even higher in the sky. And guess what? It's going to look like it's upside down. Did you know that the moon isn't actually where it is when you see it? It's actually higher. That's called science. Something you might want to look into before you even come close to challenging me. Okay. And, that's actual science. Stuff that's, verified with data and experimenting and testing. Not just, computer graphic conjecture. But, anyways, moving on to the greater point that I wanted to cover about this. Because there is a lesson to be learned here. And, Joey, I want you to pay attention to this. Because you need to be nicer to Paige. Just plain and simple. Okay, and I'm going to explain why. Because men should be treated worse than girls. That's right. Women should get better treatment. Better treatment. They should be treated unfairly well compared to men. Now, what I want you to see here is, I was just trying to see if this was like the Flat Earth girl or something. I was trying to find and see, like, what did she do that was so mockery-worthy? And what I found was that it is a new thing all of a sudden. Since Lord Stephen Christ did his little thing, it is a new thing to bully little girls about Flat Earth. I hope you are all very proud of yourselves. See, I call grown men dumbasses for being disrespectful to me. The same way I would treat my own sons so that they would become actual men and be worth a fuck. But for you to sit there and bully a little girl, even like in this video, it's unbelievable. He actually makes fun of the way she speaks. Okay. When I lay into somebody, it's because they're harming somebody else. It's because it's an issue that harms somebody else. Who are these little girls hurting? I'll tell you what, there's a very long list of people. Like, okay, there's like, okay, one video that a girl posts. There's like, I don't know, 3 or 4 little girls. Okay, I have an 11-year-old daughter. Okay. You don't even need to imagine how protective I am of her. But for every one post, oh, there she is now. For every one post by a girl, there are 15 posts of different people cruelly making fun of her. So, ball earthers, I hope you're very proud of yourselves. I don't know of any flat earthers who go around picking on children. Okay? But to pick on women in particular, let me just say this. I'm not talking about women should be treated better because they're frail or because they're emotional and they need it. It's because they deserve it. It's because from ground one, day one, a woman's life is more difficult than a man's. Bet me and lose. And as if there were anyone actually trying to compare, the person who claims to be Christ as to the person who obviously is and doesn't really like to admit it much. Um, eh. Who's picking on little girls and who's defending them? I really hope that you know I'm gonna demonetize this video. I think because I just want to make a point that what I just saw is unacceptable, and I'm not trying to aggrandize myself in any way. But my blood just got boiling when I saw this shit. And this dude can barely even look into the camera while saying he's Jesus. I am exactly who I have said I am. My wife is Mother Nature. You can see her for yourself, as can you also see many miracles that I have done. And when you see the light bend on this camera, that is the only light bending you will see. That's because I bend it. To my will, as it were. Mostly just to be entertaining. Because I love you guys. And, I'm not trying to be a pain in the ass. But I think of all of you as my children. And people want their children to be nice to each other. Even if I got to embarrass myself by doing a freestyle rap. Which, God, I don't remember what I did, but I hope it wasn't too horrible. So, Joey, I want you to go out of your way to be the nice one. Okay? And I promise you it's going to pay off in ways that you can't imagine right now. And to those of you who have relationships with women, I want you to remember what I said. Whether it's your sister, your mother, your aunt, your grandmother, your girlfriend, or your wife, be nicer to them than you think they should be to you. They deserve it. Everything that they have to deal with is just bad luck compared to what men have to deal with. Okay? And generally speaking, a stronger soul enters a woman's body. And that's all I'm going to explain about that for now. But, do I really need to explain, the biology of this? When was the last time you shot a fucking 12-pound baby? And no, not every woman has children, but every woman has to deal with the effects of having a reproductive system. And it's nothing like what men experience. It really isn't. And when I see anybody beating up on women, picking on women, being disrespectful in any way to women, you want to talk about wrath and judgment? You have no idea, little puppies. Anyways, Trina's trying to get my attention, so I'm gonna go and... Oh, she needs to tell me something. I'm gonna go hear what the good gossip is. This is her shirt, by the way. Louisiana math Olympian Trina Ta Anna Morris. Yeah. Peace. Like and subscribe. And, try not to sit in on anything that looks like this.